I 99, I'm 90% sure that I know who it is. So, and I have a really pretty good reasoning why.
Do you agree with me that America voted on the saboteur?
I think so. Yeah. Well, and you're pretty confident about that because of slip-ups, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost. Well, let's just say I'm sure America voted on the saboteur.
Well,
I'm sure of that.
Approach it from two different standpoints. America votes, production decides. America's going to vote on somebody they like. I think America, as an average, is going to still pick somebody they think they can pull it off. I mean, Matt has been too manipulative and deceptive to begin with. He's going to be like an obvious person. So all of us thought right away, Matt, of course. But then you really stop and think about it. Well, fuck, it's kind of like picking, like I said, my whole defense on us, the athletic people, not being the saboteur right off the bat.
Because we already have a target.
Yeah. You're big, you're athletic. So the game goes along. You start to figure out who the people are who are smoothest in the game, that aren't throwing red flags, aren't looking like they're going to be taken out anytime soon, could float through a game or cruise, you know what I mean? And that would be Kathy, and that would be Lane, and possibly Enzo, But even Enzo, I mean, those would be my three biggest guesses as to people who would be able to get here. Because Brittany, even with Brittany's won too much shit. Like, she's still kind of got a target on her back as a strong player. And Reagan, I don't see it either. I mean, I think Reagan's kind of floated a little bit, but he's been right next to Matt way too close, Right. And Matt's won 2 HOHs, so.
The way I look at it, America voted on the saboteur. Okay, yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
Who in this house are big characters? You have Lane as a character. I think America loves Lane. I do. Enzo
Absolutely.
is a huge character. America loves Enzo.
Yeah.
You could say Matt is a big character. I don't know if he's loved or hated, but he might be hated. America may hate him, and that also creates emotion in America.
I think Matt would be more hated than loved, just for the fact that he has been caught lying. He has been caught, being deceptive.
And in my opinion, out of those...
And Matt's cocky, which means he goes in the DR and brags about how he stirred up drama and pitted these people against that people, and you know what I mean?
And I don't think it's Matt because of the whole Pandora's box thing. I don't think opening Pandora's box...
No, it's not. They're not going to make the person who opened it be saboteur.
Unless in that card it said, by opening Pandora's box, you have to accept the consequences. And if that... And if
I had thought about that too.
And it said you must accept the consequences, he opens Pandora's box, okay, you're the saboteur. Because I honestly don't see them approaching people in the diary room saying, hey, would you like to be the saboteur? And asking them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they ask...
Well, it's a one-shot gig. It's like, either it's this person or it's nobody. I mean,
well, if they ask... For example, if they asked Brittany to be the saboteur in the DR, and she just told them no, then it's blown, and then you can't do it. If Matt opens up Pandora's box, and in the directions it says you must accept the consequences, he opens it up, boom, you're the saboteur.
See,
That's the only guaranteed way there is a saboteur in the house. The only guaranteed way.
But then again, I still do kind of subscribe to the Pandora's box logic. You know what I mean?
And I agree. Something good happens to somebody up here. Something shitty happens to everybody else.
Because something bad happened to him.
Remember they said the saboteur's going to cruise to $500,000? Maybe he's a saboteur and they're doing something.
The thing I have a hard time thinking is that if the saboteur has like some power or something that they wouldn't even tell us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think they would almost give us a warning or something.
Yeah,
the saboteur is able to do this or able to do that.
Maybe our next message or two will be something like that, and maybe.
But then again, I don't know. I mean,
maybe they didn't need to give us the warning last week.
Whoever decided to be the saboteur, they must have given them something fucking good. I mean,
they had to. The incentive's got to be huge, and I talked about that. One of my.
And nobody's answering any questions about incentives, right?
No, zero. And I don't feel like it's Matt. I don't feel like it's Matt.
I don't either.
I don't feel like it's Enzo. Lane, you know, you are confident it's Lane. I'm not there yet, but
Well, it's okay.
the only thing I can do is just keep my eyes open at this point
sure.
and try and figure out, you know.
And maybe between you and I, we only discuss as much as we need to with Enzo from now on. I'm down for him to practice. I'm down for him to.
And I think we tell him most things, but there's a few things that Enzo doesn't need to know.
No. Well, and I think at this point it's much safer for us too, because there are very few people here that I feel like I can trust at all.
Right.
And I think both you and I are in the same. I mean, fuck, we both put each other up on the block now.
Right.
I mean, you know, so it's. I feel like we can.
Rachel's gone. Kristen's gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. And we're about the same level. I mean, I think they're viewing me as a little bit more of a target, but.
Right.
I mean.
And
it's just the order of operations. I mean.
And like I said, them thinking that I'm against you is a good
Absolutely.
thing. Because maybe when they put you up, they'll put you up there against
Even if they put
Enzo.
me up against Enzo, dude. If they put me up against Enzo or they put you up against Enzo, I win POV, like, I have no problem pulling you off.
Right.
Because it's getting down to the wire. And if I don't, like, have you around, I'm not going to trust fucking Matt or Reagan.
Well, the thing is, if you don't have
Lane
me, you don't have a chance.
No.
And it's vice versa. If I don't have you, I don't have a chance. So.
And if we both go into HOH competition, we got a good shot at winning.
Right. Especially now that we're getting down to the wire. I mean, we have a great shot of winning HOH.
I mean, I did shitty in the bowling, but I feel like both of us would be pretty decent on skills.
Yeah.
Still threaten skills. We just keep fucking studying up on the quizzes. You know what I mean?
Lane, please go to the diary room.
Fucking Lane goes a lot to DR too. That was another thing I was wondering.
He does.
I mean, I know you probably can't base it on that shit either, but yeah, we need to do what they've been doing. What fucking Matt does, what Reagan does, what Brittany. We need to stay up on it, because I was staying up on it with Rachel, but now that she's gone, I know I'm gonna get lazy. So like the only other person that's gonna be able to do that with me is you. I know you're gonna want to keep your distance a little bit too.
Yeah.
So we can, you know what I mean, we'll work around it.
We
But again, keep an eye on the Lane, because Lane's going to be the one who's going to come up here and be like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Right.
And if he starts doing that shit like regularly, again, it's going to throw up more red flags. Don't they usually do it at 5?
It's 350. It's 340 right now. I mean, well, one time it was at 5. One time it was actually like at 2:30 though.
What?
Nominations one time early.
Was it?
Yeah.
Hey, call Enzo for me real fast. I'm going to change.
All right, I'll tell him to come over.
Yeah.
We can go in there right now that they're probably going to want to talk about a different subject, but when you tell them my fish are going to die, they don't
Okay.
want some fish code.
Yeah.
Broke still.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm coming to DR. I'm going to change real fast, guys.
Enzo. Brendan wants to talk to you.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you gotta go?
I don't know, man. I thought it was going to be at 5.
I don't, but I don't see nominations today on the.
Oh, it's not
the
on there?
thing. No.
Oh, fuck. Okay, then it should be good.
And then when you come out, then we'll talk.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you talk to everybody, right?
Oh, yeah. Pretty much
All right,
everybody.
cool.
No, everybody except for you, so.
Cool. All right.
Good call.
Yeah, because I don't see it on the thing over there. I'll just be out here.
Tell him that's not up so nobody freaks out. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to do nominations right now.
Huh?
I thought I was going to have to do nominations right now.
You're not.
No, well, he said the nominations today isn't up, so.
He said what?
Enzo said, nominations today thing? Yeah, the nominations thing is always up on the TV screen.
Uh-huh.
When I have to do, before I do
Oh,
nominations.
yeah, it's not even up.
Yeah. So I'll tell him about the fish food right now.
Thank you. And
No
the
problem.
washer.
The fish, thank you. Oh, and washer, yeah.